Self-respect is powerful. It protects you. It strengthens you. It teaches people how to treat you. Without self-respect, you accept anything. Disrespect, neglect, emotional manipulation. So we are told have high self-respect. Never tolerate nonsense. Know your worth. And that advice is important. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Too much self-respect or misunderstood self-respect can break relationships. There is a thin line between self-respect and ego. Self-respect says, I deserve respect. Ego says, I must never bend. Self-respect protects dignity. Ego protects pride, and pride can destroy love. Relationships require flexibility, not weakness. Flexibility. Two different people, two different backgrounds, two different traumas, two different communication styles. Conflict is natural. Misunderstandings are natural. But when self-respect becomes rigid, you stop compromising. You stop listening. You stop understanding. Because in your mind, why should I? Too much self-respect often hides fear. Fear of being vulnerable. Fear of being wrong. Fear of apologizing. Apologizing does not reduce your value. But pride whispers, if you apologize, you lose. So you stay silent, or you walk away, and slowly, distance grows. There is a dangerous mindset today. If they hurt you once, cut them off. If they disagree, remove them. If they don't match your standards, leave. Boundaries are healthy, but perfection is unrealistic. No human is flawless. If your self-respect demands perfection, you will always be alone. Healthy self-respect says, I will not tolerate abuse. Unhealthy self-respect says, I will not tolerate discomfort. And discomfort is part of intimacy. Growth feels uncomfortable. Honest conversations feel uncomfortable. Admitting mistakes feels uncomfortable. But without discomfort, relationships stay shallow. Sometimes, what we call self-respect is actually avoidance. Instead of saying, that hurt me, we say, I don't tolerate this. Goodbye. It feels powerful. It feels strong. But strength is not always leaving. Sometimes strength is staying and communicating. Too much self-respect can make you defensive. Every small comment feels like an attack. Every disagreement feels like disrespect. Every mistake feels intentional. So you react quickly. You protect yourself aggressively. But not every mistake is disrespect. Sometimes it's immaturity. Sometimes it's stress. Sometimes it's misunderstanding. Relationships are not negotiations of power. They are spaces of understanding. If both people are constantly protecting their pride, no one feels safe. Love requires softness, not weakness. Softness. The ability to say, I may be wrong. The ability to say, I'm sorry. The ability to say, help me understand. Too much self-respect often leads to emotional isolation. You build high walls. No one crosses them. No one hurts you, but no one reaches you either. You feel strong, but you feel alone. And loneliness slowly replaces connection. There is also a difference between self-worth and superiority. Self-worth says, I value myself. Superiority says, I am above others. If you secretly believe you deserve better than everyone, you will struggle to maintain long-term relationships. Because partnership is equality, not hierarchy. In relationships, sometimes you bend. Sometimes you adjust. Sometimes you compromise. Not because you are weak, but because you care. Compromise is not humiliation. It is cooperation. Ask yourself honestly, do I walk away too quickly? Do I defend myself before listening? Do I refuse to apologize even when I'm wrong? Do I confuse pride with dignity? Self-awareness saves relationships. Real self-respect is calm. It does not shout. It does not threaten. It does not constantly prove itself. It is stable. It knows its value without announcing it. If your self-respect destroys every relationship, Maybe it's not self-respect. Maybe it's unhealed pain. Maybe it's fear of attachment. Maybe it's ego disguised as strength. The strongest people in relationships are not the most rigid. They are the most emotionally intelligent. They know when to stand firm and when to soften. They know when to protect themselves and when to open up. Balance is everything. Too little self-respect leads to being used. Too much rigid pride leads to being alone. Healthy love lives in the middle, where dignity meets empathy, where boundaries meet understanding, where strength meets vulnerability. You deserve respect, but others deserve grace too. You deserve boundaries, but others deserve forgiveness. You deserve dignity, but relationships require humility. In the end, self-respect should protect love, not destroy it. Because real strength is not about never bending. It is about knowing when bending builds something stronger, and when standing firm protects what truly matters.